So I've used my Pit Boss barbecue for just shy of a decade, and unfortunately, it looks like it might be time to change out the burn pot. So I've already got all the hardware kind of taken out of it, and as you can see, it kind of needs a clean up, so I'm going to vacuum this out here before I get started. Alright, now so these bolts have been in there for a decade through hot and cold cycles, in winter and whatever. So I did get a can of this stuff. Hopefully this does a trick. And I'm going to spray them and leave it for 10 minutes. Fortunately as well, it's a socket and not just a screw. So maybe that'll help. I guess only time will tell. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of terrified of doing this job just because I don't know if I'll be able to salvage that thing. I have a feeling those bolts are just going to snap off, but we'll give it a try. The burn pot was cheap enough. I found it on Amazon for, I think it was 25 bucks. Anyway, I'll leave a link to that thing down below if you guys are doing the same. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes. The socket size is 5/16. Let's see if she goes. Oh, that didn't even seem tight. Wow, okay. Piece of cake for 2. Oh, there we go. Man, that was a piece of cake. Okay, with the bolts out, let's see if I can get this thing out. So that's kind of the way, is if you're doing this, tilt off to the side and then kind of come out at an angle. Yeah, that makes it pretty easy. Alright, next we'll get to that anchor. So with a little bit of wiggling, there isn't much slack on mine, but there should be enough that I can get the screw out. I'll do the same thing too. I'm going to put some penetrating fluid on that. So I'll try to do this with one hand and video it. And fortunately for me, that came out extremely easily as well. And here's our old pot, and you can see she is just done. So there's the replacement bolts that I got, and you can see the thread is nowhere in the neighborhood of close, so I'll have to be using these old bolts again. Now as far as the burn pot goes, the holes and size line up. It's the same thing, and same size igniter hole with a set screw, so that all looks good. We'll see if it fits. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to give this a quick vacuum. There's a lot of junk down there. We're going to clean that up. Yeah, that's much better. Alright, let's see if we can get this igniter in here. Oh, that's good. It's a perfect fit. The only question is, do I have enough slack? Oh, I do. Sweet. Alright, I think that's good. We'll call that good. And let's just see if we can get this thing back in there. And see if it'll fit. Oh, look at that. That's a nice easy alignment. And we'll just put the screws back in. Now I'm purposely just tightening them up with the screwdriver because that way I can't over tighten them. And I'm just making them snug too. I'm not torquing them down by any means, but it's not like it's a load-bearing burn pot. All right, let's. Next thing we're going to do is, because this has manufacturing oils and stuff on it, I'm going to set it to max for like 15 minutes just to make sure that's burned off.
And yes, my decade-old pit boss does a little squealing when she starts up, but she quiets right down after it's run for like 30 seconds. We're starting to see smoke. And we have liftoff. So how difficult was it to swap that burner out? I don't know, my difficulty scale, I'd say like a 1. I think the must-haves for that are probably that penetrating fluid. Maybe it's not the best one on the market. I'd have to check Project Farm for that. But, I mean, I can't complain. Those screws came out dang easy. I totally thought I was snapping at least one of them off. Start to finish was like 40 minutes. Barbecue's already sitting at 430, well on its way up to temp. And I'm glad I did the burn-off process because I can smell it. That industrial, hot, exhausty kind of smell is coming off of it. So I'm going to run that for another 15, and we're going to call it good.